And yeah, there's a bunch of people and a bunch of cops. There's 3 forks where the elite do cocaine and get drunk. I guess it wouldn't be the elite. The rich brats. You got these. Blocking traffic, I'm not sure why. Because 50-51 works with the
Okay, we're good.
bad cops, they got all the bad cops here. Yeah, these protesters don't know that they're paying bad cops. Look at his little blue vest. You're still a bad cop. You're still under arrest, Espinosa.
So here's what the plan is. You are going to follow the brass band. They are going to march down Caesar Chavez and up Congress. Go now with a song in your heart and with solidarity. March!
There goes bad cop Espinosa. I still have him placed under arrest for felony assault to the homeless. But hey, it's cool. Hire everybody. The thing about this group is they're already sold out to the people that they say they're fighting. That's the problem. Unfortunately for these white people, they don't really get the struggle. The road is blocked off. People are coming down the road now. The road is totally blocked off because they have a permit with the police in the city. Go. You're not really protesting if you have a permit. Sorry.
Our streets! Our streets!
Permitted streets. Permitted streets. Police streets. So there's going to have a marching band here. Following the cops as the people follow the cops. So they have a permit. They have a specific route. They're not going to make it hard on the cops. They're with the cops. They're with the police oppression. They're okay with cops violating your rights for the government, for politicians, checking your genitals, snatching people up, kidnapping people on the streets, beating up and raping women, killing women, killing people on the streets of Austin. This group is complicit. They're not fighting back. In fact, they have police in their midst that they work with. But hey, show your Labor Day protest. These guys in it for come to fight. This is the scene of the biggest protest in a few days. There's lots of reasons to protest. The protests have only begun. The government will make it illegal to have constitutional rights soon. So enjoy it while you got it. But these are not my allies, unfortunately. People don't care about the press. They don't care about minorities. They don't care about the LGBTQIA plus people. They care about white privilege and how the government has been damaging white privilege. Look at all the flags. The flags are cool. How's the audio today, y'all? So many bad cops. But hey, we're getting paid today. The cops are getting paid overtime on Labor Day for you. Thank you. Thanks for giving the cops all that extra money. Robot car. Oh! This guy. That's not a quote! That's not a quote!
Sure it is, Larry. Say it yourself.
That's just the patriarchy!
Happy Labor Day!
What you pay the cops is not a protest. Hey! Uber car just went through. Violated the law. Robot car. Welcome to Austin. Any police suppression today. The police aren't going to be arresting protesters. And if they do, how's that going to affect the next time that people want to pay a permit? But if this was any other protest, the police would be arresting people for being in the street. But yeah, the police agreed to protect them from themselves. Look at this clown. Capitol. Heading towards the Capitol. White people united will never be divided. I mean, everybody's off today, I guess, most everybody. It's a national holiday for labor, international, I believe. Yet, they haven't been really inclusive at this protest. I feel like I need to lower my viewpoint. There we go. Those are my lawyers are. Where I won my federal case against APD. Press right, elect white for press right. Let's just show up. Make AQUINO. That's trying to push over the last remaining guitar on Congress. Security's following. Security's following. Security's on it. That thing's it's not going nowhere. He's all over the ground, but he's giving him a side eye. Which side are you on if you say the police for a protest? Not on my side. Not on the side of minorities and people that have been regulated by the Ku Klux Klan police. They paying some of the bad cops like Espinosa to be here. They don't realize that they're all in danger because these cops can't control their emotions. They let their emotions get the better side of them and they break the law. I would know. I've been filming police for 10 years. Mostly Austin Police Department and other agencies. Occasionally there'll be a nice cop. Most of the time they're terrorist bastards, domestic terrorists. But hey. Today we're doing a service for the white people. Going up to the Capitol, right up there, playing when the Saints go marching in now. We're doing New Orleans Jazz style. Sounds good. Traffic, this person's going to turn around rather than wait 5 minutes. I mean, this is not that big a protest, though. It's going to go by in 5 minutes. But hey, if you can't spend 5 minutes of the light, you're busy on Labor Day. But yeah, now he's facing the crowd. The police aren't going to do anything about that. Again, the police allow people to run into crowds. This is where we're not far from where Garrett Foster was murdered by Daniel Perry, a GI from, well, not a GI, but an Air Force. Active duty Air Force came from Killeen, from Fort Hood, to kill a protester, killed a white male protester that was defending his black, disabled fiance. He still suffers from PTSD to this day. There's an arch from downtown Austin Alliance. Anti-homeless cops are down here watching. Those guys are narcs. Coming. So it's low carbon out here, except for the cops are burning fossil fuel. This guy's low carbon. He's got a low carbon signature. This guy's low carbon. But the cops bring their gasoline-powered hate with them. So, I don't know why you would pay for gasoline-powered hate, but hey, that's what 50-51 and off did. They believe that by protesting with the cops, by protesting white power, that they're helping minorities, but they're not. They're showing white privilege that doesn't get pressed. Where my other lawyers are, CPS going. Looks like they're just going for lunch, walking around. The yuppies are all out here filming at Caroline's. It's a fancy club. I don't know why I'm doing this one. So these people don't know what the fuck accountability looks like. These politicians tell the cops what to do, and the cops are going to do anything any politician tells them to do. So you can't stop this problem by replacing Abbott or Trump. You got to replace your white supremacist Klan Nazi government. The entire government has to be replaced, and we need a new type of government because this isn't working. Let's continue to work with the cops. A disgusting display of white power. Disgusting. Supporting white Klan police, including Espinosa, including narcs, lots of narcs out here. We're heading to the Capitol, y'all. I'm out in front. In front of the noise section. There's a robot car. It doesn't know what to do. Robot car. It's all the time. All the time. they've also, like, one of the 5051 organizers or members shot a protester, one of their protests, shot and killed a protester. So, yeah, one of their own protesters. While they're working with the cops, they just suffer. See, white delusion, thinking that they're supreme. Deficient, I would say. Mental capacities are not as high as they think they are. Empathy is seriously lacking. That's the main problem with white power. They lack empathy for other people than the others. So the 5051 protesters said that minorities shouldn't be at their protests because white people need to do protesting. But they're not protesting because they're permitted.
People want to know.
Just a cop show. It's like Pride. Another cop show. Artists against racism, that's good.
Mighty, mighty union. Fighting for justice. Fighting for the workers.
There's one of the local media outlets.
Everywhere we go. People want to know who we are, so we tell them we are the union, mighty, mighty union, fighting for justice, fighting for the workers, everywhere we go.
Lots of narcs here, probably. Lots of undercovers. Undercovers wearing Palestinian gear. Undercovers in plain clothes. Pretty typical for a protest at the Capitol. Here we are at the Capitol, y'all. Y'all want to come, film, visit, see what's going on live, see if it's real. Calm down. Texas Capitol. U.S. Capitol's already under martial law. With Trump saying he's going to put the police and National Guard in every city on high alert. Everybody under subjugation martial law. We're paying the cops, the same cops that are in our budget. What you gonna do? There's DPS, there's a handoff to DPS. DPS taking video. Okay, that's a bad cop. He wants this video subpoenaed apparently. Look at them all. These are who they paid. Bad cops. Alvarez. Espinosa. What are the bad cops you recognize over here? That cop's taking video right there. Picture, I guess. It was short. Great job, bad cops. Y'all did a great job today. You didn't kill anybody because you got paid. See, they're all about the money. They're not about the Constitution or your rights or the law. They're all about lining their pockets, their filthy little dirty polyester pockets, while they beat women, beat children, beat their dog, You know how it goes. You can find articles all over, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. There's 1,000 times more of that.
Thank you.
Look, APD and DPS working together right here. Partners in crime. Alright, cops have all that way, other way. You got arrested by DPS for protesting? And they're paying DPS, they're paying the police for a permit to not protest. Yeah. No, I'm talking about police accountability. That's what I've been doing. These cops, they wear keffiyehs, they jump fences.
I'm talking about the DPS.
Yeah, DPS and APD. Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you either. I'm agreeing with you. You're disagreeing. Okay.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing with you either. I'm just agreeing with you.
Okay.
These cops are bad. It's bad news. And a permit is not a protest. You can't permit a protest. You can't permit free speech. This group is the group's organizers shot 50-51 shot and murdered one of their protesters at a protest in a different city. They've been working with the police. They're not for police accountability. They're not for Gaza. They're for Israel, for the police, for the establishment. This is a ruse. These people have been played in the name of white supremacy, and that's why you don't see a lot of minorities here, because we're not on board with this shit. We can see through these groups. There goes Espinosa, I think, in 0168. Bad cop. Yeah, he's under arrest, as you saw. Bad cops need to go to jail. If the DA won't do the job, eventually we're going to have to gang up on him. We're going to have put him in prison ourselves. Otherwise, women are going to continue to be raped in Austin. Protesters continue to be beaten and falsely arrested. And even the people who have a problem with one cop don't realize it's a gang. It's not a single cop that's bad. It's a gang of bad cops. So when you put the badge and gun on, something happens to you psychologically as a human being where you become a cannibal. They call them pigs, although it's not fair to pigs. They're a unique kind of pig. A cop is a unique kind of pig. It's not a standard intelligent pig that wouldn't eat its own. It's a cannibal. It's no longer a human being. It's a cannibal. They want to other us, but we'll other them. Now we're here on the Confederate lawn, dedicated to the Confederate soldiers by the governors of Texas. Here we are. White people saying live, the immigrants live. White people are immigrants. That's the problem. Brown people were here first.
Huh?
Brown people were here first.
Yes.
So the immigrants are this crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
I think that's what it says on the African American Memorial. Right here. Right here. You know what they did to that memorial? They repainted it, but they did it. So this isn't even that old. When they repainted this memorial, they took out the part about Stephen F. Austin being a slave trading landlord. Sorry, they removed all that history. Veteran soldiers never changed. Over there. That was the old one. This is the new one. And they want to whitewash their history.
And you know what? This is what you said, because I noticed, and I was just like, there's something different about that.
They put the gold on it, the bronze, and the flags, but then on the front they removed a whole plaque of information in the name of probably anti-DEI.
Probably need to fight.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all slave traders. All of them. So white supremacy and white privilege go way back. It's rooted in the slave trade. It's rooted in colonialism. The first slaves in Texas were indigenous and Mexican people, which are inseparable at this point. They were not African Americans. But the reason they had the Alamo is they wanted to take this land because the Mexican government would not allow African Americans to be imported as slaves. After they killed all of us off, they needed more workers, and we weren't real good workers. And so they brought in kids like we would rebel, you know? Viva Zapata. And then what happened? Then what happened? They have to die at the Alamo in order to have slavery from Africa. Nice. Is he dead? Is he dead? My friends are telling me he's dead. So I keep saying, like, I don't know. Are the controllers dead? Like they're gonna put who's the next?
Yeah, I don't
Vance,
know.
right?
Yeah.
We already know, right?
Or a fake Trump.
Is that going to be better?
No.
Is it anybody you put in there? Is it going to be better? No. It's
but
not
Vance-
Trump. It's being told what he's doing to do.
Yeah, but
It's white
I mean,
supremacy that needs to end. It's a picture of white people in the Confederate lawn. This is called the Confederate lawn, by the way. It's a picture of paying the police and calling it a protest. We have a problem like deeper down inside of us, a psychological issue where we don't realize the underpinnings of white privilege, white power, and the Klan. Like the Klan and Nazis are still in control, and people think it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
Nope.
They're ghost skins. They can look it up, ghost skins. They legitimize themselves in government. I like your outfit. You gonna bless me for your dominus hominis?
No,
Oh, I'm blessed. I'm good. I'm good. Oh. So even the lady that said she got arrested by the cops at a protest, by DPS, didn't want to say anything about the cops. So there's not going to be any accountability. There's not going to be any transparency work. There's just going to be more of the same out here. And we're here on the Confederate lawn live reporting out of the liberal belt of white supremacy. We are here because it's just a seesaw. You get Democrats, white supremacists, you get Republican white supremacists, you get Democrat white supremacists, you get Republican white supremacists. It's a seesaw. You're never going to end it. You're not going to end it through voting your way out of this either. You guys got to rise up. You got to rise up like a rhizome. You got to get down like mycelium. You got to do something different.
I thought he was part of Indivisible.
Yeah, now it's just like a picnic again. They're having a little picnic. Little picnicky poo. Little picnicky poo. Oh, I can get a Gatorade out here. It's a hot day. It's been it rained yesterday, so humidity's up. Cold front's gonna come in later this week. Later this week. I don't know. I've been waiting for it. It's supposed to be cold front. You want to see what the clowns have to say? They're going to tell you that they're fighting for you, that they're dying for you, that they're for minorities. Only thing politicians do is lie. All they do is lie. Let me check these guys out. Thanks for being here, y'all. Y'all got any water cold yet?
yeah, come grab some.
Okay, cool. Whiskey.
You got a cold one.
I wish.
Thank you. Let's see what this guy's talking about. Cheapest drinking water we can get. This group is getting paid, like big pay. They're national. They're a national group. They get millions of dollars into their pockets, and they get like Hill Country Farms water, whatever it's called.
In the next month or so. This is the kind of rally that we set up, so please join us often and always. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hands off, probably hands off.
And if any organization still requires a stamp, please make your way to the blue tarp that I am standing near. Heidi will be able to give it to you. Thank you very much.
You might circulate that area. You can't carry one today.
TSA, hands off. sketchy too in the soft grass. So where your water's wasted every night, rain or shine, by the government. Then they tell you to cut your water off. These people are signing people up to vote on Medicare, Social Security. You have to visit them all to get the bingo. I think that's what it is. You got to visit all these groups to get bingo. And then you get some money. Right. No police state. Finally, someone that gets it. I'm trying to tell them. I met a woman over there. She had been arrested by one of these DPS officers. Like, so-and-so's right over here. He's over there. He's the one that arrested me at a protest over here. I'm like, it's a gang.
Yeah.
Like, I can name all these bad cops out here. And they're like, oh, I'm not trying to talk about that. Exactly. We're on the Confederate lawn paying the cops for a fake protest because you can't protest with a permit.
Yeah.
And like some of the cops, like Espinosa, he beats up the homeless and rapes women. I've already arrested him years. I've been following him for years. He's on one of the carts. He was APD. He was driving around with us. He was at the city hall in one of those blue vests.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's still disgusting when we're in bed with them and then we say we're challenging authority.
Yeah.
If Abbott just so they, the ledge, I was there this last 2 weeks. They just passed a bunch of laws. Who's going to enforce those laws? Those same
These
cops
guys,
that they're
yeah.
trying to be friends with.
Yeah.
So they're not your friends.
Oh.
But I'm glad you have that. And everybody else is just me. I just see a sea of white. And so 5051 told me, in fact, we were here when they first started having protests. They're nationwide, they're making millions. They shot one of the protesters. So anyways, they work with the cops. They have cops come and do speeches around the Confederate lawn. The last time they had the picnic here, and I've been telling them since the beginning, police are not your friends, they're not your friends. They arrested the leader here, and she quit. Alexandria, the pretty woman with the long dress, she was the spokesman. She quit. She's on hiatus. So like, she knows, but then we're still paying cops to protest and like got around. We should start enabling minorities. What they told me is minorities can't be here. That the white people, because of the George Floyd and minorities being arrested, which I was that we need to do somewhere else and white people need to speak for us. Shut up. That's shut up, right? That shut your brown ass up. Isn't that what that means?
Look where it fucking got us.
Exactly. But so they don't get it. They're never going to get it. We're not going to get progress through this action. I like to cover it just in case. Because I'm pressed, and that's what I do. I'll probably get paid. I get like 40 bucks. Whatever. If the media downloads my B-roll. I upload my B-roll. The media around the world. Sometimes I do. But I knew there was going to be a protest or two protests. Thank you for speaking out. I appreciate you. I've been arrested, so I just won a federal lawsuit against the city. They keep arresting me for my work, for talking to the homeless and for the rights and stuff. And they've arrested me over 13 times. I won an arrest 6 years ago. Not only did the other courts dismiss it as probable cause, they had no probable cause. Here's your fine. They owe you legal fees. So we're still trying to figure it out. And I've already sued them. I'm lucky. I got lucky. Too much privilege that I can get that. Most people, I got friends out there, family members, people, black people that have shot in the back. Elizabeth Gonzalez, her son, Alex Gonzalez, reaching for a defense, got shot in the head, shot in the back of the head, and they got off all of them. Recently, so I'm honored to get some justice, but I'm still going to flip. I can't just give up.
Beat them!
Yeah, they can make it up. They say later on, they say, I perceive a threat. That's all I have to say. And that's the training. Well, then you're not a threat. They just have to say Alexandria his college and said he had a gun. They found a gun 10 days later in his car. And they still got away with it. Mike Ramos, they said he had a gun. They looked all night. All the neighbors watched. They're all with the flashlights. No gun. They still got away with it. It's disgusting. All right, you too. Well, some people get it. Let's go look at the music down here, interviewing people. Isn't that sweet? I could have interviewed him, but I kind of talked to him instead. Man on the streets. I don't know if y'all can catch that audio, how the audio's working today. But there was a plaque right here. Here it is. The Mexican national era, enslaved people of African descent were brought to Texas by the Anglo-American settlers, introduced into Texas by Stephen F. Austin and other impresarios, land agents authorized by the Mexican government to help settle Texas. The Mexican lawmakers prohibited further immigration into Texas from the United States, explicitly banned the introduction of enslaved people into the territory. This ban contributed to increasing tensions between the United States settlers and the Mexican government. So it said slave-owning land impresario, but they whitewashed Stephen F. Austin's history a bit. We already talked to some African Americans that are disgusted with the whitewashing.
Thanks for having us.
Well, I could cover this a little bit more, I guess. I just don't know what I'm covering at this point. Got a Cessna overhead, or Piper, one of the two. Oh, there it is. Real iced tea. Real vodka. That's that twisted tea my friend had yesterday. Sounds like malt liquor, but I guess it's real vodka.
You need one then. If for nothing else, then reference later.
Just like
Bassist against racism, that's great. I used to play bass in a band. Oh, you don't play anything? You play bass? What's with the bassist? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were a bassist. I'm trying to get another bass, actually. Mixed messaging, police protectionism, white supremacy, Confederate lawn, good times. See what happens. Like assaulted me and then went to the police and said that I had rally several years ago. I've got it. I was lied to. The whole world saw it. I hear you. I hear you. You're just like a little narc, and I don't fuck with narcs.
But he's assaulting implies physical.
Yeah, you physically assaulted me.
How did I do that?
I think if you kicked me or hit me or something because you couldn't get by on the sidewalk or something, I was sitting down and there was a scooter laying down and you attacked me. Then you went and told the police that I
talked to
attacked
the cops,
you.
but
But you told them I assaulted you. I could hear you yelling like, that guy assaulted me. And I didn't assault, I was sitting down. So I know that you're number one, a liar, number two, white privilege, and number three, a troll. So I don't really believe you're left-leaning at all.
Wrong at all three parts, but
Well, I mean, I have the history. It was on video.
well, good. Send it to me.
It's been years. You've been
Well,
trolling us for years.
I put radio stations on the air. I do a lot of community work.
I'm nationwide.
Well, I'm just local.
Yeah, I'm local and nationwide.
Well, my point is that I've been around for 40 years and do a lot of community stuff. No one's ever said anything like that about me.
I mean, it's on video.
Well, send it to me.
I
On
was just,
Facebook.
all I want to be is left alone by white people like you. That's all I want. That would end racism right there. Shit. You can't tell white people shit. They're always either the victim or the hero. They're never the perp. Oh, there's my friend. I'll be back.
Public health. So on about a $350,000 house, you're looking at about that will help restore the library, Barton Springs, our vaccine clinics, all of that. So yes, on Prop Q, it will also protect all the jobs of those workers. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
What do you guys have? I'm gonna take something.
Oh, sure. We've got magnets, pill cases, and Band-Aids, because an injury to one is an
one are the
injury to
magnets?
all. The magnets are in Village Green Square.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool cases.
I did the one.
Like someone in mind. So I'm a press. I'm with the Challenger Students paper.
Okay.
I'll show you my badge. I'm not wearing it.
Sure.
because I got it on me, but whatever. So we contacted. I think it was IBU. I don't think it was y'all. It was IBU, I think. Like another union.
IBW?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
electrical workers.
Electrical workers, yeah.
And this was years ago. So the city and the DPS have been sweeping encampments. Like they're
Okay.
stealing everything that people own and causing
Yeah.
500 people on the street to die.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody's talking about this. And IBU, I think y'all said, hey, the workers are in the union. A lot of them are in the union. We don't approve of this, but it's going on worse than ever. And
Yeah.
Trump has actually passed a executive order authorizing homo suppression at every level of the government.
Well, his executive orders don't apply to city governments.
Well, he's authorized municipalities to do it too. So they
Yeah,
want
he
to,
doesn't have the
but
authority
they
to do
want
that.
to,
He wants to,
in
yeah.
gentrification.
Yeah, yeah.
They want to get rid of the others.
Sure.
And so there's a lot of trans people, a lot of minorities, a lot of veterans, a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Republicans,
yeah.
Democrats. Everybody's on the
Is it
street.
the police doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
They're-
police
they
and
are
the crew,
different.
but then they have a crew. The police actually don't
Who's
usually do it.
is the crew?
Resource Recovery, which is an NGO and other nonprofits.
Is it Austin Resource Recovery that
Austin
does it?
Resource Recovery.
That's not an NGO. That's a city department.
It's a city department?
Yeah.
I thought it was an NGO.
They might be
They're kinda
doing it with an
quasi.
NGO.
Yeah. But they
No,
also
AR,
have,
ARR is a city department. It's
Relief,
just a city department.
it
Is it the same? Is it the same
Yeah.
folks who do like trash pickup and recycling pickup and stuff? Or
I
is
think
it
it's a
different?
special crew, but it's the same company. But then they
That's
also
city.
use
It's just
Relief
city.
Enterprises, which is a
That's
nonprofit.
different,
They
yeah.
use EPSI, which is a nonprofit. I know DPS uses them. They have several, and so like you literally can't go to Angel House and get food. You can't go to the bathroom. You can't get a job. You can't go get medical service because as soon as you leave,
They'll sweep
your
it.
shit's gone, and then you're like depressed. Your
Yeah.
family pictures.
Yeah.
Shit. I just want to let you guys know if there's anything the union can do to tell these people like that, like it's not sanctioned. It's not really cool.
we
Because people
can't-
are dying.
Yeah. Well, the cops don't like us and
They
won't
love
do
me.
anything. Yeah, well, we voted against their raises at our union, so they don't like us now.
Are the firefighters in your union?
Yeah. So the police have their own union, the firefighters have their own union, and EMS have their own union.
EMS and fire are getting their money depleted by the police budgets.
Oh, they know. They're not happy. We are too.
Yeah, but they've always
We're
been
happy about it.
pro-police, so I hope they realize like they work together.
I don't know how pro-police they are. All the ones I talk to
They
kinda
work
hate 'em.
together.
Well, yeah.
Like everyone I approach a bank, whoever is working with the police, even the bar people, they're all like they're up the police's ass, so they're not going to criticize them openly.
Yeah.
Me, I've
No, no.
been persecuted by the police. My dog's been shot by the police. I've been arrested over a dozen times for filming the police here in Austin. I've just won a federal case in the court because they can't take your work product under federal law that they didn't know about. I didn't know about. There's a Senate, the Senate voted in 1980 to protect our stuff. You have to get a subpoena to get my work product, but they thought they could just arrest me and take my shit, and it didn't work out that way. So like, yeah, I'm definitely not in the police's hands, and I don't approve of like paying police for permits to protest either.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Here they come. Speaking of which. They got some bad cops out here. I know some of the bad cops. One lady, she was a protester at another protest. She was over there saying one of these DPS over here is the one that arrested her at a protest. And she didn't understand that they're all working together. It's not a cop. It's a gang. Like the bathroom bill. They're going to do whatever they're told.
Yeah. We can talk. We can try and talk with the folks at AR and see what's going on with that.
Yeah, let me know if I can help. I can give you. I can text your son. Give him. I don't think I have a card. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in helping stop the sweeps. I used to run a group called Stop the Sweeps. We were very effective. My phone number's on here. It's cut off. I made those cards myself. I made some from my reptile business.
What was your name?
I can write it on my back. I'm Julian, but I have bearded dragon. I breed bearded dragon. So I have a separate card for that, but I can write my number on the back. See, I got cut off on the bottom because I made them myself.
So yeah, support the spread the word.
Yes,
absolutely.
Good job. I like that.
That's my penmanship. It's always like that. It's always bad. Yeah, let me know if we can set up a meeting or something. I would love to, like, my friends are dying. Come on.
Spicewood Springs, actually, the Travis and Wilco line.
These have so much power that they can just lie.
The actual library.
Oh, we're not doing anything.
Part of it's in Travis County.
No kidding. Boy, is that it.
And they switched
They're
voting vote for so the last
They're highly
election.
involved. And the city's been for years hiding in
Wilco and Travis County voters voted.
We're marching right behind y'all. Awesome. It really gets us going.
So Julian,
Hey.
how are you?
Good.
Yep. You know me. Yeah.
Oh my God. So you're a worker? You're an iron worker?
I'm at the law library. So yeah. So I technically for the county.
I heard they moved.
Law library used to be over there
Yeah, I
at
love
the
it.
Granger. Yeah, it's over at the new civil courthouse, the CFCF, the civil and family courts. Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole. We got the whole second floor
I've had some
of that
friends
building.
that had their kids taken and had to fight for them up in there.
Yeah,
It's dangerous.
a lot of that.
Yeah. I was just telling about the sweeps and how there's nonprofits and resource recovery and cops that are just sweeping everybody all week long. And my friends have been killed. And there's all sorts of trauma. And the ALG, the Texas Fair Defense Project, they've all told me there's no lawyers, no help. So we're going to have to organize against it because people are dying. And there's just, like, I talked to Carly the other day, and she's like, so I'm like, oh, it's Trump passed that mandate. It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
He was saying it's not municipalities, but he said municipalities in the order. So like,
Yeah, it will
they're
be.
gonna.
It's time.
It's the belief is that the cities don't want to do what is passed down, but they do want to gentrify. They want this. This is an enablement, and this is the thing I've been warning all the lawyers about for years. And here we are at the precipice of 1,000 people a year getting killed, 1,500 people getting killed, and martial law and curfews and. I mean, so the hotels, I know the hotels where DPS spends their money when they come to town. And they were during the protest, a few weeks ago. They're back.
Oh, good.
They're back at those hotels. What are they stocked up for? Is it a protest? I don't know.
Yeah, I
They
had
don't-
not heard that.
And there's
So-
no transparency.
Yeah.
So we have to watch, the watchers have to watch them, and then we have to inform people of what we see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I actually haven't posted that, because it's kind of like a secret that I know where they're at. Like, you can see them right there. They're in their vehicles.
Yeah. Right.
What I want to do, because if you came to Austin, with range, you come to Austin, you there's a lot to film there, like them coming in, raining. Lots of interesting things. And you catch them, but nobody's watching. They don't have what they want to do.
We want you on that wall. We need you on that
Her mom died. They didn't have to help her. They wanted to kill her. That's what they do. So she had it just. She thinks her mom is a better place. But I still do that. They give her an extra friend for a while, watching her on my car. I didn't want to push her. One of the ALGs, Meg, got her. So we both got arrested in Hyde Park by the for crossing.
No, that's part of the strategy.
Yeah. And I didn't see the truck in the middle of the block. We went from corner to corner like we're supposed to. And then they came down and arrested us, and 10 minutes later, we're like, they said again, it's a arrested. For jaywalk? For jaywalk. It's not jaywalking. 3 miles off campus. So that's what I have to do. Jaywalk. 3 miles off campus.
It's not so much jurisdiction. I'm pretty sure you can, just because of the kind of city that also they have these citywide. I don't know that. I don't know that.
The website says they only have jurisdiction.
Okay, well, I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them make last.
So that's my
all the time.
I got that one I'm close to. I got arrested again after that. Memorial Day. I got arrested by the state.
No, I bet.
And I was watching the fire and stuff. An hour later, he's just on while filming it. And I just said, I asked him to see the paperwork. He said, you're under arrest.
That's what we did.
I saw it. He said, there's a blanket trespass in this parking lot, open parking lot, no fence, no signage. And so let me see the paperwork. And I was like, you're under arrest. So I got arrested. Well, I haven't applied for that court order public.
The Capital Area Private Defender Service.
And I was talking about
Like, this is how they do. They have 24 hours of contact. I got a PR bond.
Call their office, please.
I'm gonna call it.
Well, I mean, if you can get somebody
What
to
I'm
answer the
worried
phone.
about,
But, yeah.
I did. I got the they said they and they finally called. I was out of state. Like, the thing is, my last attorney, Albert Lizzardo, he told me that they have people in jail that they don't even have time to work on their law. They're not doing their constitutional duties, so they're so overwhelmed. That's a problem for them.
Yeah.
And us. So my problem is not what they can do. It's like all the other shit that I'm leaving behind. I've been doing all this for years.
No. Here's the thing. You read the other part of the code. The other part of the code.
One of my lawyers was saying, I think it's Charlie Bear. Yeah, he said, why don't you just give a voucher to any attorneys? That's just not working. I don't know if that would work. Yeah.
It's about, yes.
Give you a voucher.
Yes, I'm qualified.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't know how a voucher system would work. My wife works for the teachers union, so vouchers are a real bad word in our house.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm still fighting. I won my lawsuit.
So they're going to say you can't hire this person because... Well, that's not a good question we would have because we have a criminal attorney that says as long as you can show that it promotes...
Okay.
That's federal court, yeah.
Yeah. So all those arrests. So I'd already, it's like double jeopardy. The magistrate said that they had probable cause for all these things that have been dismissed
So
because
you're
there was no
saying
probable
to
cause
say we're
already.
going to hire
How are
10
you doing
people
that?
to be ambassadors to the city?
It's First Amendment.
To go
And then, but this one
city
is
laws.
no English, nothing. We sitting down and the judge said, we finally ruled on it. We sat down,
You're
there was
gonna say
an
no to that?
attorney, they didn't have probable cause, $15,000 from the PPA. So nobody is. So cops are on the roll. It's my case.
But that's not
Case law. It's a privacy protection act.
Well, if that was in... If that was...
Secret Service, rated, often games.
So it
And it
doesn't...
wasn't even usual.
And if they said that, they would say...
Secret Service, they lost. If you follow
I have it right here.
the Congress of the United States said that in 1980.
So we're saying...
That's not going to work. That doesn't protect the press. So we have a law. You have to have, if you don't have probable cause, you can't get one.
I'm not disputing that that is...
Come on, again. So nobody knew about it. They hired Kennedy on my case. They gave me a court period.
The 1980?
Yeah. And protect the press, documents and video and all.
Yeah, we already had the real estate. As long as you release it, that's bad.
They're always going to say
Yeah, because I think we were finding this back a few years ago during COVID. Yeah, yeah, that was fairly recent. But it's like you can't say no and saying, oh, so you're not going to get hired. That's like, that's the whole point.
I don't, but I want, yeah, but I would want to.
It's about halfway. Yeah. So, okay, so here's the thing. You don't have to use like conventional
he's trying to
use it for other types of things. What we're saying is we're going to
All the law enforcement.
create a civic ambassador position to bring messages for like human rights to get benefits, so they can continue to thrive as musicians and artists.
Let me get him out of there.
So it's a small room, but it can have a lot of impact. And there's been
So we can have a community discussion.
nobody, the Chronicles refused to cover it. Sanders says he's
Like,
with the
if you
states
look
and
at
he's not
the
covering
Chinese
anymore.
politics,
Like,
national
press,
politics,
it's about press rights. And the press is an interest. Yeah. If I was white, maybe.
Do you know how many?
But, you know, whatever.
At
Yeah,
least
so I won.
1.2 million.
And the cops were like,
We don't have anything like that. And that falls within the state law. You have to create this
grab somebody in the mouth.
Yeah.
So, we spoke earlier. So, I'm trying to get like,
Oh, sure. So we've got a lot of people here. This tree here is root bound. It's sick. It needs more soil. The soil should be up to the bottom of the trunk. But yeah, this tree's sick. Lots of organizations here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If workers do not have a union, we also walk them through the process of what it takes to have a union, what is legally protected activity and what is not.
Oh, is it Ezra? Yeah, 11.
But whether you vote is public.
Georgia's not the same. It's Rosedale on its side.
and then there's whatever.
But yeah, so
Do you want a bingo card? Sure. Okay.
Let's go learn schools for everyone. Everyone. Voters, they don't like self-serving girls, liars and cheaters. They want something different to make all our lives go better. Like what? Like hospitals, healthcare, and education. Fair wages, a single cent of roof overhead. Builders, don't let your babies be forced to use vouchers. They won't know their history or their civil rights.
And in the name of sold out individuals from the black and brown community, we have Chaz Moore here. He pays himself over 100 grand a year, and there's been nothing but injustice in his wake because he's not into police accountability. He's into what he's into. We know what he's into. We already know. Chaz Moore. Chaz Moore's a punk ass bitch. Someone should take his ass out. Actually, there's people in the black community that are trying to do that right now. But we're not here. This is a white group. If he was pulling that shit on the east side, someone would take his ass out. Punk his ass, whatever it is. Looking for my friend.
Texas retired.
sounds perfect. I need it.
Well, we will reach out before next week.
It's national, you know, it's a national. These guys here.
Chaz Moore. He working with the cops. Too many people working with the cops.
Oh, all right.
Got it?
Except for Chaz Moore. Well, if you see Chaz Moore here, you know you've been co-opted. That's all you need to know. You've been co-opted by murderous, shithead, racist, Klan fucking cops and AJC working together. Now I'm sick. I want to throw up. So what you're witnessing is what Austin Justice. So what you're witnessing is what Austin Justice Coalition. Austin Justice Coalition calls a rally. They don't like protests. They don't like peaceful protests. They like rallies. Rallies where you don't get anything done. You're not really oppositional to oppressors. You're basically just kowtowing to, bowing to the police and the Nazis, saying, "Hey, this is our fake protest. Look, we did it. Look, we did it." DPS right here. Run somebody over. Hi, how are you? They got some goodies over there, little goodies, water and stuff. My press badge. Myself. Yeah, they got a lot of people. There's water over there with the pink shirts, cold water, and then they got over there was some like pill boxes and different things. They're doing the bingo. You got to go around with the bingo card. I got one somewhere, but get a new one. Mine's all crinkled. Just yeah.
To your phone?
Yeah.
To tell what's going on with me? Yeah, my name is Piwa de la Opokwa Kumensa. My son passed away with commit suicide.
Sorry.
And then Pima, my worker is broke by the water for July for Pima don't want to pay my money. And the bank stole my $2,000.
It's corrupt. It's all corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell some of these organizers, see if they can help organize maybe a GoFundMe or something like that. You get in there before they take off. They're going to take off before too long. They've been here for a little while. Good to see you. Be safe. We're going to go do the bingo. I don't know what do you get from the bingo? That's what I was thinking, just like something like nothing. Yeah, like something little.
I took my card just so I knew what all the groups were.
I got one too. I don't know why. I just collect things. Yeah, recycling. It's good for starting fires in the winter.
That's right.
So we're live at the Capitol still, y'all. People are saying that FEMA stole their money, the bank stole their money. But you know, unless it happens to white people, it's not a matter of this protest or this rally. I'm not going to call it a protest anymore. But the same people that are oppressing people are the same people that these guys are supporting, and it's kind of sick. It's kind of a sick. I got a long walk, y'all. Here's the old Capitol complex. The DPS can arrest you on this. This is also state property here. It's the old Capitol, the foundations of it. including slave quarters and everything else that's part of Texas history that they're ashamed of. It's always been a racist state. It's one of the most racist states. University of Texas is one of the most racist, white supremacist, Klan-driven, Nazi campuses in the state of Texas, as far as I know. I haven't been to the other Texas A&M, or like Texas A&M is pretty bad too. I guess I just haven't spent a lot of time there. But UT Austin's pretty bad. It's really kind of a sad game when you have to figure out which is the most racist campus in Texas. It's kind of sad that we have to do that. You guys need to water their yellow bell esperanzas. They're deficient. The thing about container plants is they dry up fast, unless they're clay, and then they can use the wicking effect, basically. We got some more of those basils. I can smell them. I smell the basils. Where's the seeds? There's the seeds. We got some more basil seeds. They smell good. A fire basil or something. Here comes anti-homeless narcs, the brown shirts.
Y'all have a very good day. Thank you.
Leave the homeless alone. So they got me as a do not contact on their app. All they do is walk around unconstitutionally tracking homeless people, especially people of color, and saying, hey, you can't rest, you can't sit. We're calling the cops on you, putting you in our app, to put your picture in there. So they could just, if she would have checked her app, she would have seen she shouldn't have talked. Austin's full of empty buildings. The economy's collapsing in Austin. The white people are still bringing up those debts. There's a lot of wealthy yuppie type people that enjoy these bistros and these businesses. You better enjoy them while they're here, because they're going fast. Venezuela style, Saturn Cocktail Club. That's not actually this Venezuela. Venezuela's on the other side. When the ATM stops spitting money out, what are you going to do? Prosperity Bank?
It is crazy. It's not them.
Yeah. I'll tell you what prosperity is. Prosperity is having your own farm. Prosperity is having the means of production, not depending on others. Prosperity is not what people think it is. It's not just for white people. And when it's always for white people, it's just it's a deck of cards. It's built on sand. The indigenous people of this land need support. And we need to defund white power and refund indigenous cultures and peoples and give the land back. So those are solutions. You haven't heard any of those solutions at 5051 because they're not centering indigenous cultures. They center white people. They center the police. They outcast all the rest of us. See Texas fight, white power. White people enjoying their sunny day. There's a significant amount of people in the streets that are not treated to any coffee. Tea biscuits. No taste. There's weeds in the garden. Weeds in the garden. Time for good weeding. This place is kind of good to the homeless critters. Some of these jewelry shops are good, while a lot of these businesses are anti-homeless and racist. I don't want to earshot of privilege. I don't want to hear about that. Nobody wants to hear about the oppression while you're enjoying the fruits of oppression. You don't want to hear about the oppression, right? My eye doctor. Okay. Yeah. So there's some new businesses popping up. The rent's too high. If you can't pay 10 grand a month in rent off your business, then it's going to be for sale. for rent. Oh, they're trying to sell the building. Wow. Well, that's the building. That's pretty impressive. There's U-Ship. As the Postal Service gets defunded, these private enterprises are going to be able to get bolstered up, and you'll have to pay a lot more for to send a piece of mail, official piece of mail somewhere, or unofficial piece of mail. So you want to see send a postcard. There's not going to be a post office. You're going to have to U-Ship it or some other UPS or USPS. Trump has already defunded the Postal Service for the most part. Cut their funding, cut PBS. He's cut a lot of stuff. And people are saying it's not constitutional. Well, it's still going on. Constitutional or not, it's still going on. Who's this guy? Jimmy Alive Carter. Interesting. Riding back the same way that the march came through. So the march came through here. People were videotaping. And it's the same yuppie bullshit in their wake. As soon as they leave, everything returns to normal. They've gotten their energies, you know, they've gotten their FaceTime and shown how cool they are, that they're protesting. But they're not. It's not a protest. It's not a protest.
Fantastic. So bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just there to...
The other thing is the white history it's been deleted. We're watching white history be deleted in front of our eyes because it's so embarrassing. The culture of America is so embarrassing. This place is coming soon. It's where Starbucks was, where they used to press Leslie right here, kick Leslie out. Alex Jones used to be in this building too. Complaining about Leslie. The homeless trans avatar, cross-dressing advocate that ran for mayor, who's a street advocate, who was a challenge newspaper also with us. So he was my mentor, and here I am. I don't know what to tell these people that get paid for oppression or that they pretend to protest. I don't know what to tell them about what's going on. I just talked to a lawyer called Brizzy. He's got legal organizations. He's a prosecutor. He's guilt. A bunch of legal organizations. I'm not going to defend the streets from oppression. There are no lawyers that will help you if you're on the streets. So we have no access to law on the streets. The lawyers don't care. I don't know how this is going to end, but it's going to be a bloody mess really soon. Bloody mess. How are you?
I'm doing impersonation of Swedish
Cool.
but I do only if I can and sound like woman.
I don't have any passion. So here we are, still this is 4th Street. One more block to where Garrett Foster was killed by Daniel Perry, murdered by Daniel Perry. And after Daniel Perry ran into the crowd with his car, and the police did not stop. In fact, the police covered for Daniel Perry. And the jury found him guilty of murder, I believe. And then Governor Greg White Flandragon Abbott dismissed, what did they call it? Exonerated him. Pardon, the governor pardoned murderer that came down to kill people because he was the right wing. So the right wingers protect each other. The left wingers protect the right wingers. And here we are. Yeah, right down here is where Daniel Perry was shot. I was here that night. I came in right after he was shot. I was filming these. I didn't know what was going on. It took me a while to figure out what was going on. I thought they had somebody under arrest, and they actually had him on the ground dead. Murder. He ran his car into people here, and he killed the activist right here. Killed him right here. Murdered. There was a memorial here. It's gone. We need a new memorial. Joseph A. Banks. They were supportive, I believe, of the memorial. Yeah. So here we are in the wake of the 50-51 hands-off protests, and it's hands-on because they just enabled the police to regulate them. Instead of protests, they had a rally. They invited narcs. They invited Chaz Moore, I guess. Chaz Moore's fake. So here's the dirty LGBTQIA colors, and they're all dirty. And if the city really cared about you, really cared about minorities, they would repaint this if it was really a memorial that they cared about. But it's just queer washing, gay washing, whatever you want to call it. They're not really trying to hold the government accountable. They actually raided a club down here during South by this year and kicked everyone out. With the city did, with the code enforcement and the police. The police saying, "Oh no, it wasn't us, it was code." But they're so ridiculous. They're going to say it's not us, it's the government. They are the government. They're so ridiculous. But here's Olacan Harry's, where they have the legislative update every week with Bridget Bandit. And she's a female drag queen. It's actually born a female, still remains a female. She does legislative work. She's already sued the legislature and won. I believe city council won. So yeah, she's the real deal. And it confuses the legislature.
This enigma.
It's kind of funny, kind of an enigma that they can't quite get their heads around. Walking down these are the bars where the gay community goes. This is the only safe space that they have in Austin. It's patrolled by police, bad cops like non-violent, bad cops, prison debtors, one of the profiteers, poverty camps that make millions of dollars off the homeless. They run the marshalling yard and some other places, just internment camps. All right, y'all. This is live from Austin. We're about down here. We'll check y'all cats later. Stay safe. Remember that these groups aren't, you gotta be more discerning than that. You gotta investigate and kind of look around and talk to your friends and find out what information you can find on these groups to find out that they might have killed their own protesters, shot and killed their own protesters like 50-51 did. You might find out that they're working with the police and they're not really gonna keep you safe. They're going to keep you targeted. There's all sorts of things like that that you need to be aware of. And yeah, I feel like I need to go away. I'm going to walk around a little bit, y'all. Here's a government office. We don't have any housing, but the Rust building, this whole block is empty. There's blocks and blocks of empty buildings, new and old, all around Austin. And the city won't let you go in. The city wants to prevent you from being there. But it's your building. This is your property. And you should be able to determine what it's used for instead of just sitting there vacant with a fence around it. Look at this building. With the William P. Hobby Jr. Upstate Office building. Sitting there empty. Sitting there empty. Trash everywhere. These are the security cars. Trash everywhere. Look at that trash down there. gross. Gross, gross, gross. We need to clean up the city, but we need to start with the government. The government needs to clean up their act. The government needs to be in renewable energy vehicles. The government shouldn't be in big old buses that spewing out smog, big old Suburbans spewing out smog, police cars spewing out smog. They've even gone from police cars to police Suburbans, Tahoes, Ford Explorers, SUVs, all sizes. That's not conserving energy. I was arrested at the base of this building for protesting for housing while I had pneumonia. They arrested me, took my megaphone and my cameras for about 15 months, I believe it was. Refused to give the lawyers access to the property. Look at all this trash. Look at all this damn trash. Inside this building, there's trash everywhere, all over the place. Leaves, nobody's cleaning up anything. And this is your building. This is your property being wasted. There's the W Hotel, where security likes to assault filmers for walking on the sidewalk, members of the press for walking on the sidewalk, and laugh about it, make threats, cuss at us while smoking a cigarette. It's the shield security thing. Go down this way. I'm lost. Business as usual here. There's a flesh-eating bacteria in the raw oyster. Oyster shop. People eat oysters. There's in the news. There's bad stuff. Yeah, do not eat raw food from the ocean, especially if they're not next to the ocean. Alright, y'all. That's it for the protest today. My stream. See you guys later. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me something good, because I'm in bad shape. All of our allies are working with the cops. Namaste, y'all. Be safe.